It looks like Tater Tots cannot get out of this Chucky controversy, can they? We're going to be going over the Good Guy collection for 2020, and we're going to... Okay, this mustache is not working out. Before that, I'm going to... Got my Chucky cup with my my ginger ale, because, you know, gingers. So if you go on the Trick or Treat Studios website, you will see that they have a new catalog for 2020. And we're going to be looking at the Good Guy collection. So, Chucky Fan 101 actually made a video about all of this stuff. And it actually, he covered it very well. And I think you should guys check out the video if you want like an in-depth. So the first thing new on here is actually a Play Pal Toys, the official home of Good Guys. Authorized personnel only beyond this point. Cannot wait to put that on my wall behind me. Oh, by the way, no price on any of this stuff except the stuff that's already out, obviously. But everything that's new here, we don't have a price on it. So I'm going to assume, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this is going to be a whopping... Because it's tots, I'm going to say $20. But it's a metal sign, so yeah, it's definitely going to be around $20. Could be cheaper, could be more. We'll find out, you know, as 2020 rolls around. That's it for the front page. Everything else is stuff we already know. But the one surprising thing is the fucking Chucky skull from Child's Play 2. The beginning of the movie with scraping off his skin and all that and cleaning his teeth. Rebuilding the doll to prove to the investors that it's just a doll. The boy's crazy. The doll's not alive. We want money. But I think it's actually dope that we're getting this. I really hope that it's like actual metal. Like some kind, like it's not like a cheap, you know. Hopefully it's high quality, because I'm going to assume this is going to be a whopping $50. If it's, it depends what it's made out of. That's really going to like sell the price point for me. If people buy it and it's like, it seems like it's fragile or something like that, and it's like, make it a little cheaper. If it's like actual metal and the teeth is actually realistic, because they do have, Trick or Treat Studios is known for making, like, you know, I know they have their Pennywise teeth and all that, and those look really fucking good, and I heard they're really good, and I want to get one for a skit I want to do. So as long as it's high quality, whatever the price point is, we'll justify it. So we got some accessories for the new Seed of Chucky dolls. Tiffany has a necklace, which actually, if you look over here, my girlfriend got me these fucking awesome ass dolls. And Tiffany actually does have a Tiff necklace. I don't think she had that on in Seed. I think that was only in Bride. So I don't know why. I mean, it's like they had an accessory for Glenn, an accessory for Chucky. I mean, they could have gave her a turkey base. Chucky has the amulet, I can't say that right. Amulet, the Dabala, Jesus Christ, Dabala, which I actually do own. So I spent, I can't remember exactly, but I spent probably around $50 on a replica Damballa, and this one's really good. It was made by Peralta Dolls Maker. He's also the guy that did the voodoo doll that I have from the first movie. And yeah, he's really good at what he does. It does look like he does a lot of detail to it, and it looks pretty good. Again, the material of it. Is it going to be some cheap material? Is it going to be actual, like, you know, whatever they did in the movie? I don't know what's made out of it. And Glenn's axe, which is, I mean, if you really think about it, it's really just an axe with just blood on it. Second is the monster wings. Now, I actually think that they do sell one of these. Hold on, let me, a little break right here. Get a little shit. Oh my god. The Good Guys Chucky brass ring is $50. The Good Guys sterling silver ring is $164. There's a scarred one coming out, and it's going to be silver and plated brass. So there's going to be a seed one, which is going to be $50 to $164. So that's just great. Another thing is some Good Guys wrapping paper, which kind of sucks that this didn't come out sooner, because my birthday was literally, almost a week ago, and it would have been really cool to have my presents wrapped up in a freaking Good Guy paper, but obviously, you know, that's not coming out till next year. So next year, It'll be awesome to have some good guy wrapping paper. Now, something I'm excited about is we got keychains, which is awesome because my book bag that I take to work every day, I got a bunch of keychain stuff on it, and then I got the keychain Chucky that you guys see in my video. I like pins, obviously, and I like keychains. And I'm probably gonna buy all of these depending on how much they are. Again, I'm going to assume they're gonna be $5 to $15. But we have a Tiffany one, we have a Chucky one, we have a Glenn one, and we have a Glinda one. I'm very surprised that they're releasing so much Glenn stuff, considering that Universal does not like Glenn or Glinda because of the whole transgender kind of, like, you know, how he wants to be a boy because, you know, his dad and everything, but he also wants to be a girl because of his mom and everything, so he does. But it's just confirming to me that in the TV show, Glenn and Glinda are going to come back because, of course, Universal does have a partnership with Chucky Studios, so if they're releasing all this Glenn and Glinda stuff, and, you know, and it's going to cost this much, and it's going to be a big market like this isn't like a small thing, so I'm really assuming that a Universal just gave up and was just like, you know what, do whatever you want with Glenn or Glinda. But I'm going to love to have some Glenn stuff. Even if I can't get the doll right away, I'm still going to get the keychain and all that, because Glenn is a very underrated character, and a lot of people hate him, but I think he's one of the best characters in the series because he has the most development out of anyone. Yeah, this stuff is already on the website, so, you know, you can get this stuff for $12. $14 for the Good Guy box. Something I'm definitely going to get for this jacket that my girlfriend got me, because I'm using this as like a horror jacket. You know, this is going to be a jacket I wear in every video, and I got all the horror pins on it because, you know, horror channel kind of. Another thing is some fear fresheners, and the same thing with the pins. For some reason, we don't get the Good Guy box as one, which would have been really awesome for me to hang in my car, but we only got the Chucky one. So, hope they release the Good Guy box also for the air fresheners, because it would just kind of make sense. Wall decors. I'm probably going to actually put one of these on my car, but I'm definitely going to put some behind me on my wall, on my computer. So, definitely something I can't wait to get. A big thing is next holiday, we're getting holiday horrors, and we got a bunch of ornaments, more than I thought. So, we have 4 different Chucky ones, 4 different Tiffany ones, and 4 Glenn ones. Again, very surprised that they're releasing so much Glenn stuff. Now, it's not like they're releasing an action figure or anything. People are going to eat that up. And I feel like one reason they're doing this is they're going to see how many people buy the Glenn stuff. Because if they get a lot of sales, maybe other people like NECA and Mezco will start releasing like a talking Glenn doll or a Glenn NECA figure. Because I think that would be fucking badass. And the bus, which I wish they would actually release a bus, because bus are pretty fucking awesome. But we got 4 bus of Bride of Chucky. We got 4 bus of Bust a Nut of Seed of Chucky, and bus of Glenn and Glinda. I'm very happy with the detail on them. They don't look like they rushed them or anything, but again, we'll have to see. The only thing is Glenn's hair is changing. Like on this one, his hair is lighter, but on this one, it's darker. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's a lighting thing. The same thing with the Chucky ones. I don't know why the hair color is changing. The same thing with the main doll. Okay, guys, we made it to the final boss battle. So, what is all of the controversy that everyone's been talking about the Chucky doll? The doll's not yellow. He's not a goddamn minion. It's just because of the lighting. And the hair is only like that because you have to style it. They even said this in DMs with Chucky Fan 101. It was the same thing with the Good Guy doll. They made his hair in like it's actually kind of funny because I work in a kitchen, but they put a hairnet on him, and it makes his hair like that. I don't know why they didn't style him. With the Tots doll, the problem was the Good Guy logo. It wasn't put on right. I heard that with the second patch, they did fix it. Of course, the promo photos are going to look good. They're going to make them look good. They want people to buy them. They want people to do the pre-orders. I get that. But the problem here is that after they get all their pre-orders, after they get all the money, after they raise all the money, they give us a doll that it still looks good, but it's not it's not 100% accurate like they promised. So on the promo photos, I don't know if they used saturation or the light that makes the colors pop out more. But the clothes definitely, other than the color, because I guess in the DMs they were like lighting and all of that, but lighting does not affect that. The clothes in the promo photos are a lot baggier than the ones that were presented. Like Chucky Fan 101 said, it literally looks like they took the good guy clothes. Because it's not the biggest deal ever, but don't show us baggy clothes and like don't show us what the doll is gonna look like and then later on change it. It just that's false advertising. And that's a problem that Tots has. It's the problem they had with the Tots doll, and it's a problem that they're having with the Seed doll. Another problem that I have is the stitching. If you look at the promo photos, the stitching looks like it has a lot more detail than the one that's presented here. Seems like you can tell that in the promo photos, that doll was specifically detailed extra, and it was made for that promo photo. It wasn't out of the batch. It was made to get people to buy the doll. And now that, and there's other things about it, not just the staples. If you look at the color, in his eye, the color does not match up. Again, it could be the lighting, but again, it's just, we haven't really seen any other photos, so this is what we have to go off of. On his right eye, it's a lot more pinky, but in the new one, kind of like what Chucky Fan 101 says,
light pink on this photo, while it looks more like he got punched in the face on this one.
One thing that's weird with me is the mouth. Even in the promo photo, I like the mouth, but something just, I don't know. It's just kind of like, I wish that they would do an evil Chucky look. Like, not a smiling Chucky, like an evil Chucky look. There's a difference between one person working on one doll between a whole factory. I know that, but at the same time, if you know that you can't get it to look like that, do not advertise it like that, even if it is a promo photo. And the reason why I was so harsh on them with the good guy doll, we wouldn't have these problems, and we're having them again. It's a problem with video games too, where they show off this game and it looks freaking amazing, and then we get the base game and it still looks good, but it doesn't look as good as the trailer's done. But I think my little rant is over. I guess that's really all I have to say. Oh, hey, Chucky Fan 101 pinned my comment. Yay! You guys can tell me in the comments how you feel about the doll. Do you agree with my opinion or do you disagree? Again, I'm not trying to start any more beef with Tots. Again, we don't really need to have that happening. I'm just expressing my opinion and how I feel. Check out all my social media if you want to follow me and all that good stuff. Will I be getting this doll? If I have the money, I might. If you want me to be completely honest, I would rather get the Glenn doll than this. Even if they do, it comes out perfect. It's Glenn, bro. Another thing that would have been nice if a... Holy shit, will someone answer the phone? Some really nice fan service. If for Glenn, they could have done an interchangeable head where it could be Glenn or Glinda, and then maybe you get the dress. That would have been really cool. I hope that that's something they do release in the future, because that's something that I think a lot of fans would want, and they would make more money from it. So it's kind of like, I kind of think of stuff like that, and like Chucky Fan 101 says, hope you guys have a Chuckified day. Hope you Chucksters love the video, and keep on killing it, but don't actually kill anyone. Or Glinda's gonna haunt you in your dreams.